For our subscribers who are familiar with my next guest, Andrew Chubb of Awalé Resources leads a company that's exploring and focused on Côte d'Ivoire. They are known for their systematic approach of drilling, and we've got a number of results to talk about. So, Andrew, thank you for being here to discuss.
Great to be here again.
So before we talk about your exploration hurdles, I would say more like milestones that you're going through in your latest campaign, let's talk about the latest investment by Fortuna Mining. That's obviously great news. Turns out to be about 8.3 million Canadian dollars. Why did they invest? What's the biggest reason here?
I think there are a couple of reasons, but I think they've seen the upside potential in the 100% Awalé permits outside the joint venture. We have just started on drilling again on the Fremen target, but we've recently had 2 more permits granted in the 100% properties, and we expect to get 2 more granted towards the end of the next quarter, so the end of Q3. And so, yeah, the money from Fortuna will be deployed into the 100% Awalé properties, which we've really just started spreading our wigs on. And so the intent is to be aggressive on those and bring drilling targets in on those 2 new permits in the last half of this year, and be drilling those towards the end of this year or start of next year. And then the second thing is that they really took a couple of opportunities to see how we operate as a company. And, you know, they've seen that we've been able to deliver a lot on a limited budget. And, you know, the effort that the Awalé team puts in and the systematic exploration approach that we take was viewed extremely positively by them as well.
Okay. Well, leaving Fremen aside, there's a lot to talk about. Let's talk about Charger. Latest results in terms of news flow. Walk us through the hits that you've reported on recently.
Yeah, so the headline hit of 52 metres at a bit over 16 grams per tonne is excellent. Very happy to see that. And that's a significant step back. So drilling deeper than we have prior. So we're actually about 80 metres below previous drilling in that particular hole. So that's really quite spectacular. And included within that is 11 metres at 70 grams. So, you know, we're showing that high grade is continuous down dip and plunge in that drilling. And we're also we will get another 3 holes in at Charger before the wet season really kicks in. You know, at the end of this month and into August. So we're up and running with the rig now, drilling 3 more holes at Charger, and then we're also drilling 2 more deep holes at another target, which we talk about a lot, which is BBM. So that's sort of more drilling to come, and that's backing up on the results that we've got yet to come for Lando and BBM satellite targets. So yeah, there's lots of news flow to come from Awalé throughout the summer.
And all these targets you just mentioned, a part of your current campaign, that's about 18,000 meters in total?
No, I'd call that another. So that's an additional. So we're adding on you know, different budget for this quarter to complete that drilling. So they're different new campaigns. Yep.
Okay. Well, I think, you know, last question before you go is, how does this investment, you know, by Fortuna change things for the company in general, other than, of course, the injection of capital?
Well, I think, you know, the big thing is it's just more positive feedback from, you know, the mining companies. You know, Fortuna is a proven operator, and it's a good operator in Côte d'Ivoire. They've looked at many projects in Côte d'Ivoire. They've made an equity investment in Awalé, and really that's around the fact that they can see how well, as I mentioned, how well we undertake the work that we do. And for them, making an equity investment is something different. The other projects that they've looked at, they're at a project level or joint venture, you know, earn-in. So for them to make an equity investment, I think is a significant tick for Awalé as a company as well. So, you know, with Fortuna and Newmont as well, you know, we've certainly got interest from big companies, and it also stands Awalé very well in whatever outcomes come from the joint venture as well. So, we're looking for big, tier 1, 5 million plus ounce sort of discoveries or project on the joint venture, and if that doesn't come to fruition, something that is in the mid-tier range, which we believe that we're already on, is absolutely in the wheelhouse of a company like Fortuna. So I think Awalé is really well positioned for whatever comes towards us over the next couple of years.
Okay. Well, again, congrats on the endorsement and for what you've reported on with Charger. We'll have you back for another update, Andrew.
Absolutely. We'd be happy to come back again, Rachel. Thanks very much.
It's ARIC on the Venture Exchange. And of course, you can go to CEO.CA to learn a lot more about what other people are saying about Awalé. Thanks for watching.